Hey guys, what's up? Lord Meacher again here, your Lord of Video Games, and welcome to another episode of Trails to Azure. In the last episode, we knocked 2 quests down, one that involved going back into the Moon Temple and investigating what was going on, and a monster request. But we are going to be continuing right where we left off. We are going to be doing the last 2 quests, hopefully, in this episode. Inspection on the Rails and Dollnapped. I'm going to leave Dollnapped for last because I have a feeling that is Phantom Thief B. I was about to say Mirror B. I don't know why. I was about to say Mirror B. You can all, you can just hear the theme song right now. Alright. But immediately into a cutscene, huh? Here we are, Crossville Station. One of the inspections officers here sent us a request, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find him. Oh. I bumped my mic down by mistake. My apologies, because that, I believe, sounds very loud. Is it going to be the same one as last time? Yep, it is. Oh, you're all the special support section by chance. We are. We received your support request and came to inquire for more details. I mean, it's not the same guy, but we're the same positioning that the other guy was that time in the Trails from Zero. You're an inspection officer from Calvert, correct? That I am. My name is Marlowe. I was transferred here from the Republican Army. I'd like to get started right away. That is, assuming you'll accept my request. Of course. We'd be glad to lend a hand. Thank you. Allow me to bring you up to speed. It's rather simple, actually. This request only consists of one task. You'll be assisting me with conducting an inspection on a train bound for Calvert. Oh, well, there's a coincidence. An Imperial Inspection Officer had us lend a hand with that once, so we should be able to manage. We just have to check and see if there are any suspicious people or items on board, right? Precisely. Your experience of the matter will make this much easier. Keep in mind that security is currently much stricter across the city in light of the trade conference. I agree. Not only is our inspection process more rigorous than usual, we're also expected to cooperate with the police department. We simply don't have enough inspectors to handle the increased workload right now, hence my request.
The next train to Calvert is now arriving on Platform 1. Please watch your step as you make your way onto the platform.
That's our train. I'll give you all the details once we're on the platform.
Inspection on the rails started. All right. What's up? Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's the one from... Yeah, that's the one the Chancellor arrived in. It's the Eisengraph, a train used exclusively by the Imperial government. Its regal design is almost a symbol of the Empire in and of itself. There's certainly something very imperial about it.
Well, the Blooded Iron Chancellor did arrive on that circus on rails. That cocky bastard sure loves to stand out. It's damn impressive, I'll give it that.
I'm willing to bet they didn't spare a single mirror building it, either. Yes, in its appearance it's far from its only impressive aspect. I hear the Eisengraph is also the fastest orbital train in existence. That claim is still unverified, however, as its exact specifications have yet to be publicly disclosed.
That's still pretty impressive.
I don't expect any less from a nation with a railway infrastructure as robust as Erebonia's. No one else on the continent can match them in that respect.
That much is clear. Empire is in a league of its own, in more fields than one. If you're quite finished, I would like to explain the details of the request. Sorry, we didn't mean to get distracted. We all suffer from ADHD, right guys? Nope, I believe that's only you.
No, I don't suffer as well. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I think that's only you, Lloyd.
Oh, great. Thanks for throwing me under the bus, guys.
Please continue.
Thank you. As I mentioned before, I would like your assistance with our inspection duties. Some of you will be examining all the passengers' entry applications and luggage. The rest will participate in a safety inspection of the train itself. What does a safety inspection entail exactly? You would be assisting me directly. I'll be providing a set of instructions to follow for a series of checks. I see there are 6 of you in total. I'll have you form 3 pairs, then two to inspect the cabins and 1 to act as my helpers. Pairs? I think we remember working individually last time.
Yes, that's the way it went when we assisted with an inspection earlier this year.
Oh, that's right. You've done this before. Typically 1 person would be enough, yes. This time around, however, we will need to be more thorough. The conference calls for stricter inspections, hence why you'll be doubling down. I see. That makes sense. I'll let you decide how to divide yourselves up. If you're having trouble, you can always resort to rock, paper, scissors. Ooh.
Rock, paper, scissors?
That's right. Strictly speaking, there's no real need to put too much thought into these themes. The sooner we act, the sooner we finish. Which I'm sure would be in both our best interests. In that case, I don't have any objections. What about you guys?
Sounds like a good time to me, so why not? How shall we decide who plays whom?
I have a suggestion actually. Everyone goes simultaneously, and if 2 people choose the same shape, they'll form a pair. And repeat the process until all of you have been paired off.
You seem awfully familiar with this.
Haha, more or less. We divvied up our work like this to mix things up from time to time back when I worked in Calvert. It's a flexible concept these stuck-up Erebonian inspectors would never use.
I'm not sure I'd call that attitude very flexible either. It likely boils down to the differences in their culture, in their country's cultures.
Meh, potato, potato. Anyway, wanna give it a whirl? Sounds good. Alright, guys, on shoot. Let's go with trusty rock. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
You and I were the only ones to play scissors. The both of us would form the first pair then.
At least 3 rocks and 1 paper from the rest of us. Who played paper?
We'll just have to keep playing until we get another team.
Yeah, on to round 2. Let's go with rock again then. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Well, and I both played rock. Oh, hey!
No complaints from me. Let's give this inspection everything we got, Lloyd.
That leaves us cool kids from the 3rd team. You cool with that, Wazy?
Sure, this should be fun.
Looks like you're all ready to go.
How should we split up the work?
Well, let's see. I need help moving something, so I'd appreciate some extra muscle from the men. Sounds like a job for me and Wazy.
Wonderful. I regret being matched up with you.
You better believe I'm going to work you too hard. Now then, For all decided, let's proceed to our post. All the other two teams split up into passenger cabins. We made the announcement already, so let everyone know you're assistant inspectors and you should be fine.
Roger that, sir. Alright, we're in charge of the last two cars. So that gives us quite a few passengers to inspect. Right, let's give each of them a good thorough checking.
Alright.
Excuse us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Oh, man. I hope you're doing alright. I don't think he heard you. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was spacing out, wasn't I? You're the inspection officers, right? Please, go right ahead. Thank you. It should only take a few moments. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. We appreciate your cooperation. Of course, no problem at all. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but when we check your entry papers and check your luggage?
Sure, go right ahead.
Good luck with your inspections. Thanks, we'll be done in a jiff. Okay, your luggage and papers are in order. Thanks for your cooperation.
Not at all. It's only right that I let you do your jobs.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Alright. Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage?
Huh, I've been waiting for you. Go right ahead, do your worst.
Okay. Why is this guy so excited? Okay, your luggage and papers all in order. Thanks for your cooperation.
Haha, so did you notice, eh? This folder is full of contracts. I'm in the middle of some big negotiations right now. These bad boys are going to make me a killing. Oh, I can't wait to get these signs sealed and delivered.
Oh, how about that? I hope it goes well. So that's what the enthusiasm was about. You just wanted to show off.
Oh my god.
Hello, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage?
No trouble at all. Go right ahead.
Okay, that should do it. Your papers and luggage all check out. There's just one thing.
Oh, is something wrong?
Well, sir, there doesn't appear to be a boarding pass in your carry-on here. Care to explain?
You didn't see my ticket. No, can't be. Absolutely positive I placed it in my bag.
Sir?
I can't find it. Where could it have gone? Is it in my pocket, perhaps? Rats, not there either. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting just a moment? I know my ticket's around here someplace. I'll show you as soon as I dig it out.
Alright, we'll give you a minute and come back. Let's continue inspecting the others. We'll keep an eye on him and circle back.
Okay. Just close the business deal. I'll be raking the profits in no time. It can't happen soon enough.
Okay, maybe we'll get some knowledge again.
I'm gonna visit my parents over in Calvert. The girl's so eager to see her grandma and grandpa. Just look at that smile.
Yay! Watch out for Grandma and Grandpa. Here we come. Ready for my hometown in North State. Hope Mom's doing alright. Oh, okay. I can go. Oh. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. I was like wondering. I'm like, this can't be the only one. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? You act as if you're making a request instead of a demand. Fine, fine. Go ahead. Just try to make it quick. Right. This won't take long. Thought it was the only card on my that was short. Okay, your luggage and papers are all checked. Thank you for your cooperation. Your gratitude doesn't mean much. But I never had a choice in the matter to begin with. Is that all? If so, do me a favor and make yourself scarce. Of course, if you'll excuse us. This job is a lot more stressful than I realized. Tell me about it. It's just as I heard. The Eisengraph is a true marvel of engineering. I can hardly contain myself. Oops. I don't want anyone seeing that. Did she start drooling just now? Pardon us. We're assistant inspectors. Can't you see I'm busy train watching? Everything you need is in the bag. Go right ahead and knock yourselves out. Okay, then. Okay, your luggage and papers all check out. Thank you for your, cooperation. How many more minutes do we have left together, my sweet? Not ready to say goodbye yet. She really likes trains, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Today, we're assistant inspectors. His outfit. Is that man with Heiue?
Can we help you?
What's going on here? Wait, Zen? You're from the SSS. What are you two doing here? We're assisting with train inspections as part of the support request. Having said that, we're going to need to check your luggage and papers. And that's it. When the mighty SSS isn't above banal drudgery like this, are they? Very well, if that's the case, then hurry up with your inspection. Sure. And done. Your papers and luggage are good to go. Thanks for your patience. I was merely cooperating because I had to. Goodbye, you two. Yeah, take care, Zen. Alright, let's see the couple. Hi there, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Huh? Why do we have to let you go through our stuff? Hey, knock it off. There's no need to be rude to the guy. Sorry about that. My sister can be quite a handful. I promise you, she isn't trying to be a brat on purpose. What do you think you're calling a brat? Some older brother you are. I can start, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, your luggage and papers are in order. Thank you for your cooperation. It's fine. If anything, should be apologies for what my sister put you through. What the hell? If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me for having a big fat idiot of a brother. Let's get the heck out of here. I think that's everyone. We just have to check back with the elderly gentleman who couldn't find his ticket. He's in the fourth car. Right. Time to make our way back there and see if... Give back my ticket! Oh, Lloyd! Yeah, let's go. You're not fooling me. I know for a fact that it was one of you two. Who did it? Fess up already. What? Excuse me, what's going on here? No, it's Inspector from before.
You got here just in time, Inspector. So far as excusing me,
Hold fought. Why, you no good cheeky. Everyone, please calm down. We can't sort this out until each of you gives us your side of the story. Okay, let's see. I get the picture. You bought a ticket to Orange State that seated you in the fourth car on this train. What's more, these two gentlemen claim to have the exact same purchase themselves. Now, your ticket has gone missing, you're accusing one of them of stealing it. Do I have that right?
Yes, exactly. There's no doubt in my mind that I had a ticket when I walked onto the train platform. Could have lost it between here and there. It doesn't make a lick of sense. The only reasonable explanation is that one of these two stole it.
I understand why you'd think that, sir, but we can't jump to conclusions just yet.
It's alright. Let him believe what he wants, I say. He's just an old man after all. How dare you, you little...
That's enough. You need to settle down and be rational about this. You're not going to get anywhere if you keep hurling insults at each other. Now then, I have a simple question to ask the two of you here. Who do have a boarding pass? Okay, sorry. What is the purpose of your journey? Business? Pleasure? We need to make sure before anything else.
You want to know what we're traveling to? For? What does that have to do with anything? Are you going to prove my innocence with that alone?
Potentially, yes. A thief can't control the destination of a stolen ticket, so reasoning for travel may be fabricated. If that was the case, the culprit could slip up and make themselves known. I see what you mean now. Yeah, that does seem possible.
That's perfect. Well then, answer the lad's questions.
Oh, I will. And gladly at that. I'm a merchant, and on my way to a broker for some very, very important negotiations in Orid State.
The contract's right here. My client has a business in Orid known as the Liujin Company. So tell me, what reasons would I have to steal a ticket from this dodgery old fool, Foggy?
Alright. What about you, sir?
Well, my hometown is in Orid State. Is that enough for a reason to travel there?
I'm saying it isn't. That didn't help much. We won't be able to come to a conclusion at this rate. Your story changed. Didn't you say you were going to visit your... I mean, having your hometown could be because you're visiting your... I don't know. How amusing. These train goers think of the most bald-faced lies.
Hey, Zen.
Zen? What are you doing here? Passengers are supposed to move in between cars during inspections. You already finished your inspections, haven't you? Think we can let this one slide? That's not... Fine. At any rate, I only came because the scene you're causing seemed entertaining. Allow me to join in on the fun, too.
The fun?
So what lies were you talking about exactly? You'll see. Let's start with the merchant here. You claim you were negotiating with the Liujin Company, yes? If that's the case, what's the nature of the contracts with them?
This nonsense. Must I go along with the questions of some child? If you must know, they involve the wholesale of exotic vegetables and spices grown in Orid. As you may know, the state is quite renowned for its agriculture sector. As for the Liujin Company, they are an affiliate of Heiyue Trading Limited, based on the Eastern Quarter. Is it limited, I guess? They're about as legitimate as it gets. I believe that should erase any doubts.
So you say, there is indeed a Liujin Company in Orid, as I am well aware. However, at the present it's no more than a startup with no real foothold in the region. It's in no position to hold international negotiations. That much is for sure.
What? How the hell would you know?
A good question. Let him answer for me.
It'll be my pleasure. You, sir, I've had enough of your insolence toward the young master. Listen well! You stand the president, the grandson of a Heiyue elder, Master Zen. An elder's grandson? You must be joking. Wait, that suit you're wearing. I've known I've seen it before. No, this can't be happening.
Now do you understand? Now come clean. What's your aim here? What are you really after?
Well,
Fine, have it your way. We shall have fun telling the inspection officer all about it in the interrogation room. Wow, seems incredible.
Yeah, he's a precious one. Precocious one, that's for certain. I would say precious, what?
Now it's your turn.
Then? Me? What do you want with me? Isn't he your culprit?
Oh? When did I ever say that? We're not finished here at all. You say you're from Orin, is that right?
Yeah, I'm going back to my hometown.
If you were born and raised in Oris, then you shouldn't have any trouble answering me this. Aside from its agriculture, Oris State is famous for its remote destinations. Not to mention its many hot springs, so tell me, which one of these is a hot spring in Orid? A. Elmo Hot Springs, B. the Parm Hot Springs, or C. the Orid Hot Springs?
Watch, I have no hot springs at all, and he's just baiting them.
Go on, answer!
Huh? It's obvious, isn't it? Everyone knows the famous Orid hot springs.
I see.
What's so funny?
You think I'm an idiot? You could get one over on a child? The Orid Hot Springs? There's no such thing. Who would ever establish a place such as a cliche name, you fool? If you're really from Orid State, you would have simply answered that it was a trick question.
I knew it.
How about I ask you another question? Though, honestly, I don't expect you to dig your grave even further. Where are you from, really?
Well... not that it's any of your business, but I'm actually Calvardian. But I live in Ora now. Really, please, you have to believe me.
How do we now? What do you make of this special support section? We've established that each of them is guilty of deception. But which one is the ticket thief?
Right, let me think this over. I mean, I think this is kind of easy. It's the young man. More than likely, it is the young man. I suspect the young man. Granted, the merchant exaggerated the contracts he showed us, which I do find suspicious. But while we may not know his motives, he clearly went to great lengths to fool us. Hinging all that in preparation on committing a misdemeanor wouldn't make much sense. We should also take into account that if the thief's destination isn't Orid, they could use the ticket to exit the train earlier. Yep. Which what leads me to you. You're a culprit, aren't you?
Well done. If only just barely. There's no use feigning ignorance anymore. You can't keep covering up your lies. Show some honor and confess your crimes.
Please don't turn me in!
Huh?
What?
And why wouldn't we?
It's my mom. She's in a hospital in Calvert. That's why I need to go see her. There was no other way.
Oh. Well, this took a turn, didn't it? Go on, explain yourself.
Oh, okay. The truth is, I'm starting to get into St. Ursula Medical College, but my family's very poor. Ma sacrificed so much so I could come to Crossbill. I've been paid my way ever since with part-time jobs. But then out of the blue, I got a call saying that my ma suddenly collapsed and was taken to the hospital. So I
wanted to visit her, but you didn't have the mirror for a ticket. So you stole one, isn't that right?
Yes, it's true. I did it. I'm so sorry. I wanted to be there for my ma. I sympathize with her circumstances, but theft is still theft. I can't overlook that.
And how about this? I'll pay for your ticket.
Huh?
Really? What do you say, old timer? If he returns your ticket, will you be willing to forgive and forget?
Well, Well, as long as I get the dang thing back, no reason to press charges.
As for you,
Yeah?
visiting your mother with a stolen ticket, do you think she'd be happy to know that you did such a thing?
Well,
Don't misunderstand my kindness. Maybe footing the bill, but this is no gift. It's merely a loan. Don't put a hard limit on when you have to settle your debt, but believe me when I say you will do so.
I understand. Thank you so much. I'll pay you back. I promise.
You better keep that promise. After the matter is resolved, you two call the inspection officer over. I'll give an explanation myself.
Right. I've been informed of the situation. And we're handling that theft case.
Oh no, we're just doing our job.
What do you plan to do with the thief, though? Will he be punished or released? Actually, as far as we're concerned, all charges have been dropped.
Really? Just like that?
Indeed. The victim stated that no theft had occurred, and that he had no intention of taking legal action. According to him, the young man simply neglected to buy a ticket, and it was just an honest misunderstanding. Nobody is willing to admit to a crime that a crime took place. There's nothing for us to investigate. It is all because of that kid.
You're right. It's probably a story Zen told him to stick to. He really knows how to spin a narrative. What about the merchant, though?
That man, on the other hand, is very much under arrest. Turns out that his true identity is that of a counterfeit ticket broker.
Oh. Counterfeits? What was he doing on the train himself, then?
Tested out his own product, it seems. He's bold, I'll give him that.
How unexpected.
The bottom line is, you kids did stellar work today. Thank you once again for your help.
You're welcome. We're glad we can make things easier for you. Don't hesitate to contact us if you ever need our assistance again.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. So long for now.
Speaking of making things easier, sounds like Zen played a major role in this. He sure did. Never expected to run into him here of all places.
Me neither. If anything, reminded us of how cunning he is for his age. Yeah. Imagine how big of a pain in the ass he'll be when he's older.
I'm starting to regret not having the chance to meet him myself.
Spark is worse than his bite. Elder's grandson or not, he's still just an adorable little boy in the end. I wish I would have gone with Tio. I could have gotten, like... I should have started with Scissors then. To go with Tio. Oh well. So she could have met... If I knew, but oh well. Probably for a second playthrough, see what changes.
That's true enough. Well, I think we can close the books on this one, team. Let's take a little break and hit whatever is next on the agenda.
Inspection on the rails completed. Alright. Time to go for the IBC. I am not looking forward to this. Ooh, I almost teleported to Orcus Tower and continued the story. Ooh, that would have been bad. Alright. Show me Phantom Thief B.
Thank you for coming, SSS. I take it you must be here for Miss Croix's request?
Yes, that's just what we're going to ask you about, actually.
Is it true that Belle's antique dolls have been stolen? Those would be the ones from the Rosenberg studio, would they not? You're correct on both counts. Miss Croix has been horribly distraught ever since. I know this is on short notice, but would it be possible for you to see to her request right away?
Yes, let's catch the thief. Of course, we'd be glad to help.
We could never refuse in good conscience, knowing how much Mariabell has done for us. I see. On behalf of Miss Croix, you have my gratitude. Now, first things first, I'm going to have you to issue this card. Oh, this is to go again to the floor. What's this? There's an authorization pass for the IBC. We had just one like this before. Using us grants us clearance to specific floors of the building from the elevator. In other words, it's part of their security system. This isn't the largest bank in the continent for nothing. This card will allow you to enter the same floors as the one you were given in the spring. Miss Chris is waiting in the CEO's office on the 16th floor, so if you could please make your way up there. We will. Thanks, Lanfei. Alright, let's go immediately up there. 16th floor. Let me examine everything. There's nothing over here. Let's check Belle's room if we can. Okay, we can go in here. Anything? No, nothing of notice. Belle, it's me. Come right in. Thank you very much. In we go. It's good to see you again, Belle. Hello, Ellie, Special Support Section. I hear you returned to town last night, Tio. How have you been? Fine, thank you. Glad to hear it. I understand that you've been a busy day ahead, that with the trade conference this afternoon. Best of luck to you. Thanks, we'll do what we can. Take it you're not planning to be at Orcus Tower yourself then? That's right. As my father's stand-in, I can very well abandon this pile of work he left behind at the bank. He'll be on his own when it comes to handling his conference duties. And on that note, I think I owe you all an apology. As it was ill-conceived of me to call you on such short notice, especially on top of your other obligations. Don't worry about it, Mariabell. I love the SSS so much, it's the least we could do to pay you back. I agree. So someone's tried to feed those antique dollies you've got, right? Mind giving us the lowdown? Of course. As you might know, I've been an avid collector of Rosenberg doll for years. I've been keeping 5 of them here in my personal room at the IBC. However, someone took the opportunity to steal them last night while I was away on business. 5 dolls, every one of them a Rosenberg. They must be worth a fortune. The larger ones could fetch at least a few million more at auction. This goes far deeper than monetary loss. I am a mother whose precious little darlings have been kidnapped. I want the despicable crook torn limb from limb in the middle of the Harbor District for it. Easy now, Mariabell. My personal room, you mean the one next door, correct? I mean the thief slipped in past the IBC's world-class security. Is that even possible? Yes, it rather peculiar myself at first. Once I found what was left at the crime scene, what a confusion I had was immediately dispelled. How so? I think it would be faster for simply show you. Take a look at this. Yep. Wait, is this a calling card from Fan Thief B? Indeed, the elusive filcher who's stolen countless of works of art from all over the continent. Rumor has it he employs mysterious magics to perform his heists. He always leaves his calling card at the scene of the crime. Infiltrating the IBC building is a feat only he could pull off. And for what I hear, you all had a case involving him earlier this year, isn't that right? Yeah. You did? Indeed. Last time he stole a statue from the former City Hall building. In the end, we failed to apprehend him.
And now he's back for round 2.
So you four got all kinds of crazy hijinks before we joined, huh? So, what does the card say? Allow me.
Dear ladies and gentlemen of the support section, the little ladies whom the young madam adores are in my compassionate custody. Should you seek their freedom, throw open each of their cages, 5 in all, with the keys of truth. The first cage lies within the city.
search the throne of the Custaberry's famed scrutineer. Huh? So, do you understand why I had no choice but to call y'all here? Yeah, it's a direct challenge from the fan thief B to the SSS. Which means we're the only ones who can handle this. You really stole 5 priceless dolls for something this petty? This guy's a nut job among nut jobs.
Whatever his reasons are, you didn't have to involve Mariabell. We're gonna let this one go.
I wholeheartedly agree. Those Rosenberg dolls mean the world to you, Belle. Thank you, Ellie. I'll leave this one in your capable hands. Okay, before we start the investigation, I want to go over the calling card again. First, little lady's part. Obviously, that's referring to the dolls themselves. As for 5 cages, it's going to be 5 different destinations. That's meant to indicate that there are 5 separate locations, each hiding a single doll. So what you're saying is we'll have to search for them one at a time? I'm already dreading how much of a pain this will be. We can limit the first cage to within the city. And apparently it's the throne of the constabulary's famed scrutineer. That clue is the first key to the first doll. Anyone have any idea where that's pointing to?
Scrutineer. Why do I feel like we heard something along those lines not too long ago? Well, no sense in overthinking it. Let's go check whatever spots come to mind.
Expecting great things yet again, Special Support Section? Find my beloved ones and bring them back home to me, won't you? Of course. I won't let you down, Mariabell. I'll keep the clue from the card and detective notebook for good measure. We can use it as foundation to build our investigation off of.
Alright, Dollnapped started.
Alright. Take a sip of water. Oh! Magazine entitled Monthly Card Mania, Volume 2. It's stalled out on the table. Ooh, wild paintwork. I'll check that out. But let's go and see if I can track down the first one. That's gonna take a while. Scrutineers. I have no idea. That's the desk. We might as well just check everything. Oh! Did I hear that Chief Sergei's old nickname was Sergei the Scrutinous? Oh my... I was just checking here since I came in to check the... to change the paintwork. I'm like, well, might as well check here. First stop. Would that make his desk the chair, the throne of the famed scrutineer? It's worth a shot. Let's look around. Yes? Something under his desk. Let me try taking it out. Be careful with those dolls, if that's a doll.
What the? Is that a trunk?
Reminds me of the one Kia was in when you found her at the Schwarze auction. Bet him choosing this place as first location was just an extra taunt for good measure. Should have known. Yeah, I mean, use the chief's old nickname. This guy clearly's got our number. And let's check it out. Card is fixed to the backside of the trunk. Second cage lies outside the city. Search the Harvester's Heritage found off the ramshackle road. There's no mistaking. This is a genuine Rosenberg doll. Yes, I've seen it once before. His name is Cannon. I believe Belle loved this one dearly. She names her dolls? Even Mariabell has a sweet side, doesn't she? A little surprised anyone bothered putting something they'd stolen in a trunk like this, though. I think B is supposed to have some kind of deep appreciation of beauty, right? Maybe it's his way of showing respect. For the second card of his, it sounds like we're going to have to venture out of the city limits this time. Sheesh, I'm gonna be running around the whole damn state at this rate. Our hints are Harvester, Heritage, and off the ramshackle road. The wording calls to mind somewhere rustic and old-fashioned, the polar opposite of the modern place like Crossbell City.
That sounds about right. What do you say we first take this dolly with us and get searching for the second one?
Yeah, let's go. I think I know where. I think Amorica Village rings to mind. But where there? Who knows? Let's try it and see. Is this empty? So it has to, I mean open. So it has to be in here then. Gate is open? As I recall, this property is owned by Amorica Village and isn't normally open to the public. Perhaps they left it unlocked. Surely not on purpose, right?
Either way, check it out. They got monsters wandering in there again. Watch your step while we're looking around.
Hi, Captain. I might as well just start fighting these monsters. I feel like these are gonna be tough. Or not, because we get an advantage, so let's battle scope them. These gave us trouble last time. Alright, let's go. With this. Oh, Randy's in. I didn't notice. Alright, we gotta change that up. Ooh, that's a good amount though. Oh, I'm gonna level up here. Nice. I couldn't find the level of this chest, so let's find out. Okay. It's not bad. Okay. Not bad at all. Let's wait till them get, oh, wait. They explode, don't they? They explode, so let me not let them get too close. If I remember correctly. Don't remember if they explode, but... Okay, that's faint for a few. Did we scan the... Yeah, we did scan these. Ooh. The ones that like deal a lot aren't here. They deal pretty decent amount of damage, I guess. Alright, that's 3 down. Ouch. That's a crit. Nice. It doesn't hit Tio. Okay. I'm like, there's no way. They're so far. It's not bad at all. We're doing pretty good time. And Randy should finish it, I think. Yep. That was perfect. Couldn't ask for a perfect battle. What do we get here? Septium Vein. Whoo, that is good. That is good. Good. Let me do that. Alright, we got another chest here. I already saw where the Rosenberg doll is. Celestial Bomb. Because when I was clearing it, I did see it. So it is here. The SSS car is parked all the way in Amorica Village and I couldn't find anything. I spent like 30 minutes searching. Second trunk was here of all places. Search the Harvester's Heritage found off the Ramshackle Road. I should have known. I thought it was just Amorica Village. As I recall, this property has been used by Amorica Village as a storehouse for generation after generation. I should have known. So it must have been Phantom Thief B who opened the gate without permission. He can't go anywhere without stirring trouble, can he? Anyway, let's take a look. Just a second. Where's to fix the backside of the trunk? The third cage lies outside the city. Find one who stands with their back bathed in the goddess's shining visage. It has to be the church. Bell calls this doll late. I could never mistake it.
We got another one of these kooky riddle cards too.
The goddess shining visage. That may be our best hint here. The bathed in part is telling as well. It would have to mean the visage is exceptionally large. Let's go have a look around then. Has to be some place to fit the bill. Alright, back to the car we go. Rosenberg Doll L. Alright. Let's go get our car and go to church.
Oh. Welcome. Is there something you require of me? If it's a sermon you're after, I could make time for you.
Sorry, that's not why we're here today. Fantasy's card mentioned the goddess shining visage.
So yeah, the light shining on him.
Maybe it was referring to the stained glass window here? Which would make the one who stands it with their back bathe.
Oh, that makes sense. To understand what's going on right now. But if you have business with me, I must ask that you state it clearly.
Right, sorry about that. Archbishop Peralta, would you do us a favor and check under the pulpit?
Why would I do that?
No, do not fret. We aren't up to anything suspicious.
This is explained their mission, after which Archbishop Peralta searched under the pulpit.
There it is.
There we go. The card is affixed to the backside of the trunk.
The fourth cage lies outside the city. Find the rod of iron that snakes under the skirt of the western ramparts.
Okay, so west part.
Anything that has a railroad has to be near the forts. This must be Miss Tell. Tell loves this one. I'll bet she does. At any rate, that brings up to 3 dolls.
Just when did that get here? Duly for business on occasion, but never long enough for someone to do this. The goddess works in mysterious ways?
Back to the card. The clues is as perplexing as the rest. We can interpret ramparts to be some sort of defensive structure. If we include the western part in that, we get defensive structure in the west. Yeah, that's one interpretation at least. Is there a road of iron that snakes into the skirt? Yeah, I don't got any idea what that means.
Maybe a railroad under a bridge or a tunnel?
Another figure of speech, I imagine.
That's a safe assumption. Alright, let's take this trunk with us and begin the search for the next one. Phantom Thief B. I heard of his exploits before. He sounds to be quite the scoundrel. As faithful servant of the goddess, I cannot forgive such insolence. Do whatever it takes to bring this man to justice.
But we'll try our best.
Yes, we will. Rosenberg Doll Elm. M. This wasn't open before. Oh, so it leads straight to the railroad tracks. Interesting. We keep going down. So we might be going the right way. This is convoluted. Where, though? Oh, okay. I think I see what they want me to do. Let's not have a train come up. I'm guessing this way. Oh, yes, there it is. How did I not see that? Let's even get here.
Clue is on the card. The road of iron that snakes under the skirt of the western ramparts. So the iron road was the freight line, and the western ramparts were referring to Bellegarde Gate. At any rate, this isn't really an ideal place to pop that trunk open. What do we take it to the platform on the other side?
Good idea. Let's be careful moving it over. Yes. Ooh, a card is affixed to the backside of the trunk.
Final cage lies within the city, in the soaring structure descended from the summit of 16 by 21, and scarred the vista of windows to another world. This one is Belle's dolls, Sharon. I'm sure of it.
That makes 4 out of 5, right?
Meaning all that remains the final cage mentioned on the card. Soaring structure in the city. Has to be talking about someplace tall, right? Could that be? Wouldn't that be Orcus Tower? I doubt it'd be that easy. I believe Orc Star stands about 40 stories above ground. But if the summit in question here is at 16, I'm just talking about somewhere else. IBC. Also the matter of descending from 16 by 21. Doesn't sound possible. It's probably the key to solving this riddle then. Out the Vista windows to another world, bit to consider too. And again, some sort of metaphor. Let's look around the city to see if anything matches up with this clue. I believe it's the IBC. Rosenberg Doll S. Where? Well, that's a good question. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's go there. Oh, I get it. Descend 21 from 50. Could be, yeah. Obviously. Basement 5. Now, where? The question is what? Bro. Right here in the middle. Here it is, the final trunk. The soaring structure will descend from the summit of 16 by 21 and scar the vista of windows to another world. Descending from the 16th story of the IBC building to the 5th basement level makes a difference of 21 floors total. I agree. Good job. The vista of windows to another world must refer to these terminal monitors tracking data from the orbital networks.
Going by that logic, this was the only spot that makes sense.
Let's take a look inside. This doll's name is Alice. It's Belle's favorite out of her entire collection. There's a card on the back of the others. This must be the end of our scavenger hunt. That's the end of that then. Finally, I'm exhausted. Huh?
The heck was that?
What's going on over here? Like we just got some new orbital mail in. Hold up. Is that one of Lady Maribel's dolls? Yeah, it was sitting right here. Did you guys not see it? My concern lies more the timing of that orbital mail. May I take a look?
Something about this gives me the shivers, so be our guest.
What's wrong, Tio? The one who sent this message was Phantom Thief B.
Ah, of course.
What?
The guy himself? You're kidding.
But how? From where? Would you mind opening it, Tio? Roger.
Sender Phantom Thief B. Subject undefined. To lovely ladies and gentlemen of the special support section. First, allow me to express my gratitude for the entertainment you've provided thus far. Next, my sincerest apologies to the owner of these dolls, Miss Maribel Crones, as well as the creator, Meister George, for my dastardly impropriety. Nevertheless, rest assured that I took the utmost care not to damage these beautiful works of art while they were in my possession. With that, I will soon be excusing myself from the lands. Thank you once again and farewell, Special Sports Section. Oh ho 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 ho! I, Phantom Thief Blanc, Enforcer number 10 of the Society of Ouroboros, await your continued growth with bated breath. May the goddess visit good fortune upon you. P.S. This Ormo was automatically deleted and thus impossible to save or trace. I suggest you not bother trying. Phantom Thief B.
Great. Wait. What? Is he serious? You think someone like him would choose a more theatrical way to let the cat out of the bag? But I thought that everyone's favorite Phantom Thief was actually an enforcer for Ouroboros. Come to think of it, he did hint at being acquainted with Ren. Oh wait, Tio. Is there any way we can print that message out?
Yeah, there has to be some clue we can glean from it.
I'm making an attempt, but it isn't going especially well. The mail source code has been slowly deleting itself since the moment it was opened. Fortunately, no other terminals have been affected. Recovering the message, however, will not be possible.
Well, shoot. Burglar Boy really did cover his bases here. It reminds me, we also know diddly squat about the hacker who trapped us in the geofront yesterday.
Good point. Judging that hacking incident this Ormel are obviously a cut above when it comes to their tech.
I'm not sure I fully understand what's happening right now.
Wait a sec. Clay, we have to verify this breach didn't impact any of our data.
Oh yeah, you could have left a virus in our system. Sorry guys, we need to get back to work.
And off they go. At the end of the day, we did manage recovering all the missing Rosenberg dolls. Let's go return them to Mariabell. Yes, let's. Think I get the gist of things now? So what a shock it is to learn that the legendary Phantom Thief B is a member of Ouroboros. That's true. It's no wonder he's eluded the authorities for as long as he has. He was planning to punish him so severely he'd wish he'd never been born.
I'd be scared shitless in his shoes.
Sorry, Mariabell. I wanted to capture him as much as you did. But on the bright side, we did manage to bring your dolls back.
SSS handed the 5 trunks containing the Rosenberg dolls to Mariabell.
Welcome home, Alice, Cannon, Late, Mistel, and Sharon. Farewell. I have no complaints or further comments at this time. All that matters is my precious Rosenberg dolls have returned to me, safe and sound. Phantom Thief B intended to keep those little ladies in one piece from the start, if it's any consideration. After all, he went through the trouble of securing them in those trunks and tucking them in out of harm's way. That is a lot of work, come to think of it. Though they have been better off had he not stolen them in the first place.
I agree.
That's definitely true. Certainly, I have to further improve the IBC's safety protocols to ensure this never happens again. Our security department will be working harder than ever before, once I'm through with them. You, however, are a tremendous help, as it says. They could learn a few things from you. Don't mention it, Belle. That's what friends are for. Hey, last time this happened. Could it be? Something wrong, Lloyd? And just what are those lecherous eyes of yours pointing at me? Let me explain. We first solved our Phantom Thief case. Turned out that he had disguised himself as client.
Holy smokes, almost forgot about that.
What are you implying, Lloyd? Maybe as clear as I am. You're the real Mariabell crook. Oh, come now, Lloyd. Just where do you find the gall to accuse me so crassly, after all the genuine gratitude I've shown you? Yeah, sorry. Someone's taking it. This is the real Mariabell. Oh, Lloyd. Not quite the brilliant deduction he was aiming for, was it?
Afterward, Lloyd and the others went to the first floor and returned their authorization card to the reception desk. Dollnapped completed. But with that, I'm going to leave this episode here. Almost 2 hours of recording, but we completed one of the most obnoxious quests out of the way. Anything that has to do with him is annoying. But leaving things off here, hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. If you have, please leave a like, comment, and share. That always helps out against that pesky YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to join the Moonlight Army today. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. If you guys want to stalk me on my social medias, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, take care, guys. Bye-bye.